Hi everyone. So I'm gonna be checking on my iPad to see how the sound is. If you go to my lives, I'm I Martinez. My name is itself. I do that every live just to make sure. Sorry, don't mind him. Go to my lives. I'm I Martinez. My name is itself. I do that every live just to make sure. Sorry, don't mind him. Go to my lives. I'm I Martinez. All right, I think it sounds pretty good for the most part. Um, Yeah, now COVID wants to be with me because the baby's not here. I think it sounds pretty good for the most part. Alright, so just waiting for people to come in. Hopefully, COVID doesn't get all in your face and he stays laying down, but we shall see. I don't know. So, there is a couple things that I wanted to talk about. So, we have our winner for my giveaway for 250 subscribers. Now, thinking because I'd like to have another one um when I hit 500. So that's a while ways, and I was thinking how I want to do that, and I want to do a live because well, one, I like to do them, but also like with my lives and with my premieres, I always put it to subscribers only. That way I already know you're already subscribed to me if you're in my live, so I don't have to verify that, like I already know. So there's that, and some people like to participate only in lives versus like actual videos. They only want to participate in lives and premieres, and that's fine. So it's like an option for those people, the ones that mainly like to participate in lives and premieres. So there's that. And what else? Oh, I like how Mary Catherine from Mary Catherine Loves Cats, she did hers like recently where she was asking questions like, about herself, about her channel, about her pets. And I'm like, oh, that's good. But for me, it's like, hi, Terry. I have 15 questions right now, and I want to make it an even 20. But I was thinking, wouldn't it be fun, if you guys, like, during my live, because sometimes people on my community tab don't always, like, ask questions. So it's just like, you know, either five of you or one of you ask five questions. I really don't care. And if I don't have them on my list already, then add them to it. And I did want to go over the answers like in different videos. I was thinking maybe like lives and premieres. So those are get ready with me. So that way, like if I'm not sure if I already like said the thing, then I know I definitely did somewhere. So there's that. And I have a few that can have multiple answers because I'm like, name something and then it says something. So it's like with those ones, I think those are fun because that way, like, more people can get entered into the giveaway and then just have the drawing like live. And then you don't have to stay the entire time, but if you win, you have to go back to the video to see if you won because it's going to be announced like same day. I thought that would be a lot of fun and I wouldn't be able to make it international. So that stinks. But there's a lot of people that have like friends that will accept a package and send it to them. So there's always that option. Have it sent to somebody else that will forward it to you. So, how are you doing, Terry, on Sunday? It's like, what day is it? How is your Sunday so far? Because I think you guys are in the afternoon right now. So, yeah, my Sunday's barely started. I woke up around 6, took a shower, put the puppy out with the other dog, with the other Chihuahua, not with the German Shepherd. She's not the best with little dogs, so yeah, she's better with the bigger breed dogs. She has more patience for them. So, yeah. Yeah, so far, so good. No complaints. I got this shirt yesterday. It's really nice. I got the under shirt too. That's the puppy, if you can hear scratching. She wants back in. She must hear me talking because she was doing just fine until I started talking. because she claimed me. She claimed me as her mother. So there's that. Thank you. I like it a lot. And it was 50% off, so that's cool. Cause I was like, it was almost $40, like normal price. I'm like, that's a lot of money, but it was 50% off, so I was like, oh, that's nice. It's from a store called Francesca's. They have a lot of nice stuff. Like that's kind of like my style. Like I like the stuff that they have there. So, and I seen this style a few years ago, but this is nicer than what I seen in person. Right? It was really nice. It's like not always, but it seems like a lot of times when we end up at the mall, they're having like sales, like a lot of stuff, like 50% off or something like that. I'm like, oh, that's so nice. It's like take advantage right now. Um, what was I going to say? Hi, Didi. So, Terry or Didi, do you guys have questions that you would want me to add to like my 20 questions, like for my 500 subscribers giveaway? Because I do have some, and I didn't want to go over all of them right now. So to see like maybe um if whatever you suggest isn't on here, I can answer your question and add it to my list of questions. That way, it would be like more fun. And also, I can write down like whose question it was. That would be fun. I need to open this up on my iPad. I was distracted. That way I can see questions just in case I miss it. Because on StreamYard, I don't always see the questions right away. It'll pop up like a minute or two later. So just want to make sure I got that like down. And don't mind me, like the way I wrote my name, because some people struggle with how to say my name. Even though they can say Zelle, like like the banking app thing, really well, but for my name, it just eludes them. So I'm like, that's as close as I can get. Oh, okay. Let me write that down. So, what's my heritage, family history? Um, Let me write that down and then I'll answer it. Okay, I got it. Oh yeah, go with your hi, Jana. So to answer Terry's question, what's my heritage, my family history? So I am Mexican and Spanish, like Spaniard from Spain. Um, from what I know, both of my great grandfathers, my grandma's fathers, they were from Spain. I don't know, when their families actually got to Mexico. That I don't know. Um, so that's why my skin is as light as it is because of I assume because of the Spanish blood. Spaniards are European, so they're considered white. They're also Hispanic, so yeah, like that's why I'm lighter than people view Mexicans. I don't have, like the medium brown skin tone that a lot of them do. My skin tone's pretty pale for being Hispanic. So, yeah, that's like kind of funny. So, And then with my grandfathers, I believe each of them, like, some part of them is like part native. I believe so, from Mexico. Well, don't ask me which tribe because I don't know. Don't mind COVID. He wants all the attention all the time. So, yeah, Mexican and Spaniard, and my grandparents came here to Arizona. Um, I want to say a few of my aunts and uncles were born in Mexico on both sides. Don't ask me how many because I don't know. I don't remember. Let me look down here to see what I have missed. Hope that answered your question pretty well, Terry. Oh, that's kind of scary, Didi. Right? I think so. I think I look Hispanic. Thank you, Terry. A lot of people say I look Asian. I don't know how to feel about that. A lot of people are like, it's your skin color. It's because your hair's so dark. It's because of the way your eyes look. And I'm just like, well, I have my great grandmother's eyes, not not my grandma's mom's eyes. My grandfather on my dad's side, his mom's eyes. Like I look a lot like her. Like it was pretty jarring when I saw a portrait of her. Um, because like if my face was just a little bit rounder, like I look like her spin image. So I'm like, huh. Like everyone wondered for the longest time, like nobody has eyes like mine in my family. So they're like, where did she get those eyes from? And then we saw a portrait, and we're like, oh, that's why. And my grandmother, my grandpa's mother, never said anything. My grandpa didn't say anything that I look like her, but it would explain why my grandma was always kind of cold to me, because I guess she had some kind of issues with, my grandpa's mom, but like I'm not responsible for any of that, even if I do look just like her. I don't get some people's mentality with that kind of thing. Like you look just like the person I can't stand, so I'm gonna treat you bad. Like what? Right? Right. Like yeah, it should take it like a compliment. It's just it's funny how nobody guessed Hispanic. Like when they see me in person, they don't guess Hispanic. They guess every other thing before they get to Hispanic, and I'm just like, okay. Like people have guessed white, but they weren't specific. Like white can mean so many things. Like how like Spaniard can be white, Italian can be white. So it's just like, well, what kind of white are you talking about? Because you might be partially right depending on what you say. Yeah, I don't know. So if anybody else has any more questions, I can add them to my list. Because I have four more openings for more questions. Because I have 16 right now. 15 that I did, and I got one from Terry. Yeah. Oh, something that's funny. I I honestly don't know, how it happens, but um from my grandmother's side, like because of her dad, well, I assume a lot of us on my dad's side of the family, that come from my grandma like bloodline, we get like naturally red highlights in our hair. That's something that like confuses a lot of us because from everything I've been told about my great grandfather, his hair was like strawberry blonde, and I'm just like, did y'all like mess up and his hair wasn't even strawberry blonde and it was actually red? Because that doesn't make sense. How are we getting red highlights? Like Lucy has them too. So it's like it's so like far gone where it's not our whole head. It's just like streaks, like hairs, like randomly like intertwined with all the dark. It'll be red. And those are the hairs that go white or gray first, which I'm not happy about. It's like I have a lot of them in my hair. Do I want any more children? That's a good question. I'm gonna write that one down too. Alright, so do I want any more children? Honestly, like I'm preventing it. So like currently right now, no. But like I'm in my early 30s. If it happens like later on, um I wouldn't be mad or upset or anything like that. So currently right now, no, I don't want any more children and I'm not opposed to it in the future. If that makes sense. Um because I always wanted four, so if I ended up with four of my own, then that would be great. Technically, I do have four. It's just I had a miscarriage, so that child is not with me. But yeah, like four living children, like that would be amazing. But you know, you never know what's gonna happen. But currently, right now, I'm good with my three. Lou's a lot. She is very opinionated, very headstrong, very extrovert. So she's a lot for me to handle being an introvert. So yeah. And I thought my twins were a lot. Lucy's a lot more than they ever were. Oh, that's interesting, Terry. How like people can have certain traits just somewhere in their family that happened. We don't really have that. Well, I have a birthmark, and I think one or two of my cousins do as well. And what's interesting about the birthmark, the kind that it is, it says that it mainly occurs in African American, Asian people. So it's just like, uh, from what I've been told, I don't know. Um, like my mom's side of the family, like specifically her dad's side, um, that they're part black in some aspect, and if when the Spanish came there, they came with their slaves. So that's why some people in Mexico are very, very dark and some are lighter than me. So, yeah, they think somewhere in the bloodline, person escaped and got with somebody in my family. So they think that's why we get those birthmarks. And I have one. And Lou was born with them, but hers went away like completely. Mine did not. So, and then I kept getting annoyed when they kept explaining to me what it is, and I was like, I know. And I almost snapped once. I was like, I know I have one. Like, you don't need to educate me. Like, they kept doing it. It was like getting under my skin. Oh, well, that's good. I know someone that happened to them. That they had like a mole on their face, and they told her she wanted to get it removed. They told her it's cosmetic surgery, like we cannot cover that because it's not harmful to you or blah blah blah. And she got it removed. She paid out of pocket and all that. And then after she did that, then she found out it was cancer. And it's just like, like cancerous. So yeah. And I'm all thinking, I'm like, does that mean that they'll pay what you already paid now? Like, she never said, I don't think so. But it's just like, really? You couldn't have tested it to figure that out first? You just like, nope. Insurance. They're so frustrating. Yeah. I hate my birthmark because it's an embarrassing spot. But I've seen like in the birthmarks I'm talking about, like being on people's necks and face, so at least it's covered up. There's that, like, oh, that would be my nightmare. Have my face be blue or green. No. No. Oh, like, yeah. I would always wear makeup and try to figure out how to color correct that. Like, no. Right. Like having a birthmark somewhere like on your face, like somewhere everyone's gonna see it. It's a lot to deal with, especially like growing up as a child like that. Like kids are merciless and some teachers don't care. Like some schools don't care. Well, that's good, Dee Dee. My mom, she has them all like somewhere on her channel. I can't remember which side it is. My mom's not right in front of me. And all of my kids, well, not Zoe, but Mal and Lou try to remove it, like either by like licking it off like it's smudge or like trying to scratch it off. And it's just like it's not gonna work. So okay. Alright, so now we got 3 more questions. Dee Dee, do you have a question? Remember these are questions like for my 500 subscribers live giveaway whenever we hit that. It's not right now. You don't have to worry about that right now. Dee Dee, mine's on my bottom too. But it's moved up. It's like partially on my bottom, a part of my lower back. Hate it. But not everybody's gonna see that. Like I'm not that kind of person that's over there like exposing like their middle section or anything. So it's like nobody's gonna see it. Oh, what kind of music do I like? Oh, guys, I can write that question down. Um, this one will probably be easy for some people because I have my Favorites Friday series and it's all about music right now. So I'm gonna write down your question, Dee Dee, and then I'm gonna answer it. I mean, I kind of did, but I'll get more into it. Okay, what kind of music do I like? Let's see. Um, I thought I saw Lori in here. Hi, Lori. And I think someone saw Jana. Is Jana in here? Hi, Jana. Okay. Sorry if I missed you come in. So let me get back in here. Okay, what kind of music do you like? So I like all kinds of music. Like I like country music. I like Christian rock when it doesn't sound like Christian rock. Like punk, Blink 182, Rolling Pursuit. Um, it's one of my favorite bands. Don't tell me. Simple Plan. Like I like them. Now I didn't have any of their songs on um what do you call it on my favorite Friday, but I like Journey. I like um well I don't know how much of his music I actually like, but Aerosmith, like Dude Looks Like a Lady, like I love that song. It's so funny. I like how if you're wearing headphones it comes in one side, it goes out, comes in on the other side, like how it starts out. Like I love that. No, I haven't had any of this music on my favorites Fridays. It just didn't turn out that way, but growing up, I would listen to a lot of Alicia Keys, Keisha Cole, like things like that. Um, which is why I'm so excited like to try stuff from Alicia Keys. Like I like Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber. Let's see what other ones. Like I like reggaeton. Like my music is like all over the place. I like just about everything as long as it sounds good. I even listen to Christian rock in Spanish. Like if it sounds good, I like it. Like the only kind of rap that I like really is Eminem. Just about everybody else, like I don't really like it. Not the like nasty vulgar stuff. It's not for me. Like it's just not. Like I don't like the disrespectful crap. Like um I can't remember whoever Cardi B's baby daddy is. Like some song popped up when I was listening to music on YouTube Music, and it was like effing B's this, and it's just like what? No, it's not for me. Oh yeah, I think I heard you say that, Didi. I think I know I've heard them before. It's just like sometimes like I hear songs, but I can't remember like who the song is by. Is he country now? I didn't know that. That's amazing, Didi. I hope you have a great time. Okay, I'm catching up on comments, so bear with me. Okay, I saw your question, Terry. Do I have plans to travel like abroad or like in my country? I don't have plans to travel. Uh, I don't. I'm just answering that question here. I'm not gonna add that to me 20 questions. Um, yeah. By the time I hit 500, maybe that will change. But right now, I don't have any plans to travel. I just don't have the funds. And if I did have the funds, I'd have to um I've had to get into like a whole legal thing with my ex because he pretty much legally abandoned them, but I haven't gone through the steps to sever his rights. I need to do that so that way I could get them passports without him having to be there because I have no idea where he is. I have no idea how to contact him or anything like that. So yeah, and I don't want to see him again if I don't have to. I haven't seen him since 2014. if I remember correctly. So like it's almost been 10 years. My kids are 13, if you were wondering. Oh, I'm not. Was that Kylie Jenner's baby daddy? That was Cardi B's baby daddy? I don't know. Like, I don't. Oh, that's nice, Dee Dee. I forget you're in Florida. Florida's so nice. Well, from what I heard, it's nice. I've never been to Florida. Those tropical storms scare me though. Oh, Pink's amazing. I used to be obsessed with Pink when I was little. I was obsessed with Avril Lavigne as well. Oh, that's a good question, Terry. I can add that to my list. Alright. What's your favorite food to cook or eat? Hmm. Now, I haven't made this a lot. I'm still learning, but I enjoy cooking pot roast. Like, that's probably what I enjoyed the most. Mainly because you can leave it and just let it do its thing, and then it smells so good while it's cooking. Um, yeah, because I made it. I had to take my girls to the doctor, so I put it in the oven, and like we took over an hour at the doctor. By the time we came back, it smelled so good in here. It wasn't even like halfway done cooking, and it smelled so good. And one of my kids was like, "Why does it smell like dinner in here?" Oh, it's so funny. But my favorite food to eat, hot wings. Like I love hot wings. Of course, pizza paired with the hot wings. Like that's what I love. My favorite, like go to pizza and wings. Like like that's typically what I want for like my birthday meal, pizza and wings. Uh, oh, fun fact. Um, I can't do barbecue flavored wings. Like I don't like the sweet stuff. Not really. Not for my food. I like more savory, more spicy. Um, Let me catch up on comments. I think I missed some stuff. Oh, yeah, Lori, I do remember that. That was horrible. And they said stuff like he kept them locked in somehow. Like, it almost seemed like some weird kind of conspiracy. Like, he knew it was going to happen and he wanted it to. I don't know. Oh, that's a good question, Ding Ding. I'm going to write that one down. If I could go to the past, where would I go? That's interesting. Like, do you have to stay in your own like area, because it's like this feels like nothing for like a long time. So or can you go back, like you don't have to be where you are right now, you can go back anywhere all over the world, because then that of course changes stuff. Like if I was limited to staying like in my own continent, then I think the 50s. But if I'm not limited to my own continent, then that changes my answer. I'd go back further than 1950 for sure. Then the question goes, would I want to be like in Europe somewhere? It's like there were so many wars going on in Japan. So interesting. I'm trying to think. I might go really far back. Honestly, I think I would want to go back all the way until the Colosseum, and then they were having all the gladiator fights and all that, and I think I would go that far back. No fun that there's no plumbing, but yeah, like I would like to see that. See the Colosseum, like when it was like new and all that. I think that's where I would want to go. So we have all 20 questions now. We have the 15 from me and the ones from you guys. So let me read down Didi's name, because I'm pretty sure that was Didi that asked that question. Okay. Alright, let me see if I missed any questions. Thank you for reminding everybody to give the video a thumbs up, Terry. Thanks, Terry. Yeah, it just seems like it would be nice to see that. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Honestly, hopefully in my own home. You know, working somewhere like because Lucy will be in school, working somewhere with like at a therapy place, like maybe peer support. I don't have a degree, like possibly back in school for a degree, because it's like maybe you can do that while working, like you know how they have like the online programs, because sometimes I work better online than in person. So I don't know, that would be nice. Oh, and it would be nice if by then, by 5 years from now, I'd be monetized. Who knows? Wish it to happen. They say that that's key. Like manifestation. Gotta manifest it. Okay. Right now, what is my weather? The weather's been really nice. Like it's like the highs are like in the 80s, and during the day it's like 50 to 60s. I don't know. It's like 8:40 right now, so let me look up the weather. It's 62 outside right now. What's the weather for you guys? My biggest influence. Hmm. I guess it depends on what you mean. Like, like my grandfather, he always made me feel safe. He made me feel safe. He made me feel protected. So when it comes to my children, I try to be that for them. I try to be what he was for me. So, yeah, there's that. But if you mean like never giving up, like with my Christmas event, being tenacious. My mom, she's very hardworking. She always pushes forward. So, and like who influences me just depends on like what you mean. So it can be different for different things. Now, if you mean like YouTube wise, then honestly, Simply Steph, because like I love her, and like there's a lot of great YouTubers out here and I love them, but for her, I admire her so much because it's just like she is who she is, and she's never just perfect, and her makeup's always perfect, and she says everything perfect. And I like that she includes her bloopers. I like that she shows it. She's not perfect, she's human. And in that same aspect. And also Carlos, he changed his name, but Carlos, what is it, Lizalde Vega now. um I like that he keeps in his bloopers. I like, that he will keep it in when he's like not saying something right. Like, I like that it's real life, and I like that there are people out there that can get a good following without being perfect, having their makeup perfect, their day perfect, like whatever. I like that. And I like how much work they put into their channels. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate the support. Oh, really? Like, how hot? Like, I hear that a lot. It's really hot in Florida, like, most of the year. And that's what I tell people, like, I can't stand the cold, like, at all. So, and even, like, being in this part of Arizona, it's a little too cold for me sometimes. So I'm like, I can't move anywhere that gets, like, snow throughout the entire state. Like, mm-mm. I can't do the cold. I'm like, I'm either stuck in Arizona or I'm going to Florida. I, I can't do the cold. Not for long periods of time. Right? And I tell people all the time when I'm messing up or when I don't know something, I'm like, it's a hot mess over here. You know how it is. Right? Like, I'm not a cold person. I'm already a person that has to use the bathroom a lot. I've always been that way. Like, if I drink anything, like maybe 5 to 10 minutes later, I have to go to the bathroom. So when I'm cold, even more so. Like, even if it's just a little trinkle, I have to go. No, I can't do it. Are you kidding? I'd have to be like completely bundled up in so many layers to be able to tolerate the cold. Like, the cold isn't for me. I hated being in Maryland. And it didn't even snow while we were there. It snowed like right after we left. So I didn't even have the snow to complain about. That would be nice. My grandmother, she used to chant, not for rain, but for wind. And my mom said it started to be windy. And I'm just like, how did she do that? So in Spanish, she would just be like calling out barbas de oro, and that means um a gray beard, like, and like saying it like to God. And I was just like, it worked. I don't know. Lori, I changed your word, but I know what you meant. You meant simply Steph. I hate when that does that, when like Apple, or well, for me it's Apple. Apple always changes what I'm trying to say. So that's frustrating. So yeah. I think on my on the next Get Ready With Me that I filmed, it'll be in December. I already filmed one for December, so the one that will come after that one is when I'll answer, like, I guess, like, my first 5 questions for the 500 subscriber 20 questions. So you guys got the last 5, and then I'll do the first 5, and then I don't know, like, at some point, do 5 other ones, like, in another live, and do the last 5, like, in another, like, Get Ready With Me. And then I'll have my 20 questions all out there for y'all, and y'all just have to write down my answers and make it to the live. And I think I have time, because it won't be until I hit 500 subscribers, so I have time. I think, like, before I go live, like, to do the 500 like subscriber giveaway, I think I'll have a live like prior to that, and then see if I can figure out how to create a poll, that way, to do a poll and like see what days and times like people are okay with, like the people that are in the live stream. That way we'll just settle with whatever one gets the most votes, and just pick that for the day and the time. I typically don't put Saturdays on there, because typically I do stuff on Saturdays, so it's like it's harder for me. Like Friday nights and Sunday mornings are typically easier. So like, and going live with Lucy like on a Saturday would be kind of crazy. So yeah, I could see her messing with my iPad and erasing my questions and me not being able to get them back, like something like that. Yeah, that would be fun. Hi, BB. I'm glad you made it. And I have to read y'all's comments. I'm so missing stuff. Oh, who's my favorite TV star? Let me think. Do they have to be alive, Dee Dee? Because my answer will change if they do. You're welcome. I was hoping you saw that, because I don't know how often you're on Facebook. Either one. I guess I can do both. I can think for the one that's living. So, favorite TV star that's passed away is Lucille Ball. I love Lucy. Like, I watched a little bit of the Lucy show and it was fine, but I'm obsessed with I Love Lucy. It's my favorite show, and duh, my little one's named Lucy. Like, can you tell I love this show? Like, she was so funny to me. Like, all of it. Like, I just enjoy the show so much, and I don't even care that it's a black and white. And I like when they put the episodes out on TV, that they make them colored. Like, those are nice too. I do enjoy when they do that. Right? Like, she's like the funniest person ever, and like I really enjoy it, and I love, you know, the Hispanic, like the Spanish stuff that they put in there. I love that, and I like laugh at the jokes. There's, to me, everything that was in there is still funny to this day, and even to this day, I don't see it really offending people, like how people like to get offended a lot nowadays. So, favorite TV star now that's living? I'm trying to see who I watch the most on different things. TV star that's living that I really like. It's like, let me look up my favorite shows and see who pops up to me. Oh, let me look up his name, because everything I've seen him in, I like him in, and I can't remember his name. Like, if I see the show, you guys will probably know who I'm talking about. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, Josh Dallas from Once Upon a Time, Prince Charming, and he's also on Manifest. Like, I really like him a lot. I like him on both things, and honestly, in both things, he's that heroic type of person, and I really like that. And I liked him on, well, it was a movie, but he was on the first Thor, and I'm pretty sure they replaced him because he was doing Once Upon a Time, and then they actually, like, name dropped Thor on Once Upon a Time. Like, he didn't say it, he said something about a Norse god with thunder or whatever, but yeah, it's like, he name dropped Thor. I thought that was funny that they put that Easter egg in there. Let's go back. Let me pop up the chat. Thank you, baby, for reminding everybody. Oh, favorite drugstore makeup and skincare. Elf. I think I tried Elf the most, and I really like Elf. Elf products work really well. Want to know something funny? So I have a cleansing balm. Well, I finished it. I had a cleansing balm from Elf, and then I have a cleansing balm from Elemis. My one from Elf worked better than my one from Elemis. And I thought Elemis is supposed to be better because it's more expensive, but more expensive doesn't always mean better. Yeah. Because so many people like rave about Elemis, but to me the Elf is way more affordable and it works better. The Elemis one smells better. Because it smells like pineapple. But I have to use more of it than I did of the Elf. So. Right? She really does. Yeah, that's what I struggled with the most, was like the brows and the mascara, like getting that off. And Elf looks really good, so definitely I recommend Elf. Like, I haven't tried anything from Elf that I didn't like. So Elf's really affordable and they have nice products. So like, get Elf if you can't afford the high end stuff. Like, I definitely recommend Elf. That is also true. Like, my skin is dry, so like the holy hydration stuff from Elf isn't gonna work for you. If your skin's really oily. my skin's really dry, so like the holy hydration stuff really works. My skin is also very sensitive to a lot of things. Like I tried what was it? A cleanser, and it burned my skin, and not just that, it gave me like this weird red rashy dry patch on my neck. It covered like this part of my neck, like almost like all of the front of it. And with like mixing serum and moisturizer helped calm it down, and now my neck looks amazing. But yeah, it was yeah, for me, like I hate that my skin is like that, but yeah, some things really irritate my skin, and my skin is easily prone to breakouts, so I have to find products that work really well right now. It's not that affordable. For some people, it can still be considered affordable. Right now, my cleanser is First Aid Beauty, and that's working really well with my skin. I don't think I tried a lot from L'Oreal, if I remember correctly. I don't think I have. Yeah, I think the cleanser I had last time, I think that was. Don't get me lying. Like, I think I know, but I'm not sure. Oh, a Glow Recipe product. I wanted to try Glow Recipe so bad, but like with my skin being so sensitive, I'm like, I don't know how well it would be on my skin. I don't know. Right, right. Like face wash is expensive. It can be, so it's just like, well, if you get subscription boxes, it's nice to try certain things if you can get it in a box. But like, you know, or maybe like how Ruby says, like sign up for the Ipsy Glam bag and get a little sample size, and that way you don't have to spend all that on a cleanser for it not to work. Oh, thank you for the advice, Riri. I think I added CRB, or yeah, I think that's how you say it. I think I added that to my wish list on Amazon because I wanted to try their products because I heard good things. I'm pretty sure that's the brand. I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure. See, Riri knows. Riri's the one that says it. Like, if you get the Glad bag and then you can get samples of like different cleansers in yours, I think it will help you a lot. That way you don't invest in like different things that you don't need or don't work for you, because once you use it, not a lot of people, depending on what it is, will want to take it from you. You know, maybe you can pass it on to a family member or something, but that's not always the case. Sometimes you just have to throw it out and it's just a waste. Oh, I think I heard of Cetaphil. I haven't used it. Oh, yeah. I think I know what you mean, Terry, and I think that's why some people, they don't use the same brand all the time. They have like maybe three or four brands that they know work for their skin, and they'll alternate between them. I think that's what they do. I have a lot of different brands right now, so I'm just trying a lot of everything. Um, Trying to, work through my stuff. And right now I'm working on moisturizer from, I know their name, Earth Harbor, and it stinks. Like I said it before, it smells kind of like Vicks and old people perfume. So I smell like a sick old person on my face. Yeah, like I don't think I ever made myself like my face bleed from anything, but yeah, like it gets really bad. Luckily right now my lips aren't bad, but my lips will be like really cracked and chapped and all of that, and it's just horrible, and then my face can be really dry. My face feels good right now, but I did my skincare routine. Oh yeah, I hear the Walmart Beauty Box has really good products, so that's always like an option as well. And then they have like stuff that you can find in their stores. Yeah, like I typically don't mind like scented products like the Wishful like lavender. I love lavender, so that smells good to me. I had the Murad vitamin C, smelled like fresh oranges, smelled great. Um, Oranges are my favorite fruit, so yeah, like that, like I don't know, that hippie like like stuff, how they talk about like holistic and all of that, all those like natural remedies with all these different herbs and seasonings and all that stuff that doesn't smell good. Like that there's harbor and nothing wrong with it. It's just it doesn't smell good. Not all the time. It might work amazing, but it's not the best smell. And it's just like, I don't know how much it smells to other people because, like, my sense of smell isn't even good. I'm like, if it stinks to me, that doesn't have a good sense of smell. Can you imagine when someone has like a real heightened sense of smell? They're gonna smell me from a mile away. Oh, yeah, Allure. Uh, I hear the boxes are really good. So, did, that American influencer, I forget the rest of the name of the box, but did it really go out of business? The AIA beauty box? Oh yeah, I love rose scented stuff. Like I know a lot of people don't, but I love rose scents because roses are actually my favorite flower. So I love it. It's my first favorite. My second favorite is a stargazer lily, and they stink. Oh, that's good to know, Dee Dee, that you're allergic to lavender. It's good to know. I haven't developed any allergy to a particular thing quite yet. Well, I do have an allergy, but it's not to like any face product or anything like that. Like I'm allergic to penicillin. And I have a metal allergy. Like I can't wear anything that's not gold or silver in my ears. Maybe I can wear the hyperallergenic stuff. And let my ears actually close though. But yeah. That was the worst way to find out I had a freaking metal allergy. I had the earrings on for about 2 hours and my ears were in pain for 2 weeks. Oh no, you're allergic to rose and lavender? Those are popular scents to put in skincare, I've noticed. Oh, yellow roses are your favorite? White roses are my favorite. Oh, I knew that about yellow rose. Oh, the yellow roses about friendship. And I think if I remember correctly, white roses are supposed to symbolize hope. And I love that. Like, I love white roses. Those are my favorite. Red roses are pretty too, but it's the white roses that have my heart. Oh Does he know you were allergic? Oh, I have not tried anything from Kate Somerville. Maybe one day it will find its way to me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like most rose scented things that I've come across. Oh, and represents innocence as well. That's interesting. Hope and innocence. I've been called innocent before, so I don't know. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's good to know, Lori. We shall see if they come back, because I was so curious. Yeah, I know. I don't have Ipsy anymore right now. Um, when I can afford it, then definitely stock up on stuff that I need. Yeah, fresh roses are nice. Okay, so I got all my questions for, I know I said it a lot, for, whenever I hit 500 subscribers. Does anybody else have any questions that they just want answers to? Because I can do that. Yeah, I do my skincare routine every day, in the morning and at night. The only time I skip either the morning or at night is if I had an extremely long day and I'm just simply too exhausted, or like maybe Lucy's sick and she's laying with me and I don't want to wake her. That's typically when I skip, but other than that, every day. And I think my skin looks pretty well most of the time. Sometimes I'll have the occasional breakouts like on my skin a little bit right now. After, wearing makeup for the first time in a long time, my skin breaks out, but it happens. It's usually around the same area, like around here for some reason. I don't really get them too much on the other spots, and that's fine. The kind that I hate are the kind that are right here, like around your nostril. They're so painful. Thank you, Terry. I try my best since I started, taking care of my face, and I heard that, Spice Today is really good. Least favorite product you ever tried? Probably the Hero cleanser. It's like a scrub cleanser. I got it in a Busy Beauty box, but my skin's really sensitive, and I already don't like scrubs to begin with, and it made me. I said it earlier. It made me break out. I used it recently. Not just break out, but it gave me like this weird like red dry rash around my neck. I finally got it to calm down. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna have some videos where my neck is red and ugly and looks like I have rosacea or something on my neck. But yeah, I did not like that. I did not care for it. So yeah. Other than that, I can't think of anything that I've had like a bad reaction to that I didn't like. Cause I even tried like clay masks, and I just had to use them less than directed because my skin's already dry and it dries my skin out more. But other than that, no, that was my least favorite product. Yeah, like Terry, my face felt great. Um, I think it looked really nice. From a distance, it was drier than I wanted it to be. Yeah, some people say that there are some clay masks out there that do not dry your skin out. I'm just trying to figure out which ones those are because they didn't say them. Like, I can't remember who said it. I don't remember if it was Mary Catherine or maybe Lori Latimer. Somebody said it, but they didn't list the clay mask. I can't remember who said it. Have a wonderful day, Dee Dee. Enjoy your breakfast. Oh, my Christmas event is going pretty well. We have more families now than we did the last 2 years, so we still have 4 families um going without. So I tried to tag my entire group. Only like 200 people saw it at 4,000 last night, so that didn't work. I'm gonna try a new tactic tonight and then tag them like in a poll and just say, everyone, please take a few seconds and answer this poll. And it's about like how are they helping with the Christmas event, and seeing if we can get more sponsors that way. If the one girl that doesn't have a sponsor right now, she's still not sponsored by Thanksgiving, my brother will sponsor her, so that's good. So I have a possibility for her. And the other ones, it's one family with 5 children, and I think 2 with 4 children. So yeah, and then with the larger families, we do allow like multiple sponsors. Like someone will take one kid, someone will take two, someone will take the other two, like something. So yeah, we're just right now trying to at least get that because there are plenty of people that were like, "Oh, I want to sponsor," and then once it came to it, crickets. There's a lot of people like that. So like I'm doing my best to stay optimistic, and yeah, we shall see how it all goes. Huh. Do you think it's being high up? Like, what is that called? That's altitude, right? Do you think it's the altitude for some reason? Like, being high up mixed in with the makeup makes you break out? I don't know. Alright, let me scooch over. I have no idea where the cat went after he was up here in everybody's business. Oh, that's a good tip. Riri, I need to know that if I travel. That's interesting. I didn't know it could happen. Like, I didn't know that was a thing, but I think the few times that I've been on a plane, I was not wearing any makeup, so I didn't know. I feel like I would be that person. Yeah, and some people say that their makeup looks better when, like, they've been drinking a lot of fluid and stuff, and I'm just like, I try my best to drink as much water as I'm supposed to. But also, I like, because a lot of people say that's why your skin looks so nice because, like, you're hydrated. I'm not sure if I am, but I try. See, Terry knows. That's what people say. They say that, like, if you drink a lot of water, your skin will look really nice. And I hope my skin looks nice. I think it looks nice right now. Like, sure, I have the lighting on, but that's it. I've got no makeup on at all. I thought about it. Oh, and I keep forgetting to ask you guys this. I knew this is what I was gonna ask you guys. So, someone had asked me, to like record me making like bows, but I did that once. I recorded myself making a rose. It might have been on a Favorite Friday. Like towards when I first started making videos. But it was really quiet for me. You know, I like to talk, and but when I'm making bows, I'm in the zone, so I'm not really talking. I'm busy concentrating. So I'm all like, do you guys want to see that in a live? Because that would be easier for me to do it during a live versus like a regular video. So that way I still have some people that, you know, I need to talk to. That way I'm not consumed by what I'm doing. So if you guys want to see that in a live, let me know. Because I don't know. And then I would have to think of, you know, what I want to make. Because if you you saw my giveaway like videos, like well, my announcement, I made tiaras. Like I posted it, I think on my Instagram and probably on Facebook, and I think even on my community tab. You know, my tiaras that I made, and I like making stuff like that. I like stuff that's like intricate and different. They're bows, but they don't look like bows. I like stuff that looks like other things. So yeah. I thought about that, but it's like I've never done a voiceover. So there's that, and also a lot of times I'm not sure what I'm doing or thinking or anything like that. So that's why it's like I don't really do voiceover videos. That's why when I do my get ready with me's, they're all my thoughts and everything, because like that's kind of like how I am. So it's like if I do it, it's gonna be in a live or not at all. Because I'm very much that chatty person when I'm doing something. Like with my makeup, I just sometimes I like zone out a little bit, but not too much because I'm still talking to you guys, and I like that more. I'm not a voiceover person. I never, well, one, I don't do that in general, and I never had a desire to do that. Yeah, I'm not sure where he was, but he's like, hey, pay attention to me. Um, um, well, it's 4 gifts. It's 4 gifts, Lori, so it's something to wear, something something to wear, something to read, something they need, and something they want. And we say like $100 per child, so you can spend more or less if you can get like something from the list. And but some people are more what do you call that, more specific than others. Some people don't care really like about the something to wear and something to read like that. They'll just give you sizes. But other people are oddly specific. Sorry about him. He is very much wants all the attention. Stop trying to show your butt to everybody. Yeah, I have a video. I think it was my Christmas last Monday where he freaking mooned the camera and I had to cover it up with that emoji. Yeah, like voiceovers just aren't for me right now. I think maybe, you know, as get more experience and maybe I'll do a voiceover, but right now, um, I'm good with like how I do things. Like I like doing it the way I do. Um, yeah, I haven't even like done like speed ups or anything like that yet. I think I talk too much in my videos to do that. I consider to do that at least, to try to speed it up, like when I make posts. But I'm all like, I don't know. Like, so it's either during a live or not at all. Oh, also, would you like to see me do my makeup on a live? Because someone suggested that at some point, but I just don't. I haven't done that yet. So I don't know. Oh no! See, I've never tested that. So I mostly drink water. I drink some other stuff too, like being out here in Arizona and with it being hot a lot of the times. So I drink like the 0 calorie Powerade or Gatorades because it helps, helps me feel like not just hydrated but also not faint, because it gives you that like kind of dizzy feeling, like being too hot and stuff, and like Gatorade Powerade helps like combat that. All right. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate the support. Thank you, Bibi. Yeah, like I considered, cause like I considered making flowers because I've made the flowers before, and I wanted to make them instead of the tiaras, but I was like, man, I haven't made tiaras in a while. Let me do that, and also with the flowers, cause I make leaves to go with the flowers. I burn my fingers. You have I tried to find other ways around it, but you have to melt the resin together and press it, so I burn my fingers, and I'm like, I don't like doing that. I tried, like, pinching it with tweezers. That didn't work. I tried different things. Did he move this? I don't know. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. It just looked weird. That's good to know, Lori, about the sunscreen. Yeah, Powerades are so good. Like, what's funny is, we have two stores, like, nearby, like Safeway and Walmart. Walmart is further away and Safeway is closer, but Safeway, like, they have deals, like buy so many, get this much off and all that, and Walmart doesn't do that. Like, maybe they'll price match. I don't know. So, anyways, like the Safeway has like a wide variety for like 0 calorie Gatorades, whereas Walmart doesn't. They'll have like one or two and that's it. And I'm just like, really? And it's the same for the 0 calorie Powerades at Walmart, like one or two and that's it. And Safeway has a wide variety of both. So I'm like, I like going to Safeway to get those just because you get more of a choice. And also you get better deals. Because a lot of times they have the buy two for $4, where at Walmart they're still two something for all of them. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate all the support. Oh, I've heard of both of those brands. Riri, I haven't had the opportunity to try either one. I wanted to. How did you say that? I heard so many people butcher that name. I'm not even gonna say it because it's like I just don't want to come out. Who's showing people a bad thing? Oh, I have to see who that is. I don't know who that is. Yeah, yeah. I know they price match. And I learned this, that if let's say Safeway has a deal where you buy 4 Gatorades, you get your 5th one free. Walmart doesn't do that. Like, they will not give you a free one. Yeah, they say it's in their policy or something. That's what a cashier told my dad before. Like, they don't do the free ones. They will not match that at all. So I was like, So, like, I like that Takeaway does that. Like, they'll do free stuff, like, for meats also. They'll do, like, either you can buy one and get 2 free, or you can buy 2 and get, like, one free, or, like, it's different. But, yeah, it's like I've been meaning to check them out, for the meats, to see if they have any deals like that, because with how expensive meat is getting now, like, I need to get some free. Well, at least you know for next year, Lori. Well, I'll be on here with you guys for a little bit longer. My phone just gave me the notification like, hey, you're at 20%. Like, and I want to say, I was maybe not full, like 100%, on my charge. That was close. I think it was in the 80s when I started filming. So it's held up for like an hour and a half really well. So that's good. Yeah. I had my phone die on me like not that long ago, like a week or two ago, where I had like a lot of stuff that I was doing, and I guess I lost track of time. Like I had like different Zoom calls or whatever, and I was on a FaceTime and it died, and I'm like, oops. That hasn't happened to me like in a long time since that last time. Like my phone actually dying. Bye, Riri. Have a wonderful Sunday. I'll see you in one of your videos, or you'll see me in one of my videos. Bye, Riri. Yeah, I don't know. Like, cause doing it on a premiere is different because it's like it's pre-filmed. So doing it on a live, I don't know. Like, it's not that different than doing it on a premiere. It's just y'all are talking to me in person, so it's just like, I guess it's just like try and see, but it has to be like, you know, when I feel up to it, because it's just like most likely on a Sunday. Yeah, because it's like I don't see the point in doing my makeup at night when I'm just gonna wipe it away like an hour or so. Because to me that's a waste. I have to check out your face palette declutter, Riri. What was I gonna say? Oh yes, I asked you guys, you know, how you felt about me going live more. And I think I want to try it out, but starting next year, like in January and stuff, just because I'm kind of busy with my Christmas event, so it's just like it gives me time to like, you know, prepare mentally and, you know, also like get this done. So it's like I'm not doing too much all at once. So yeah, definitely want to see how that goes, you know, next year. And you know, if I like it, then I'll keep doing it. And if I don't, then I'll stick to 2 times like a month, and it'll be great. You live, you learn, you see, you do all that stuff. You know, it's like sometimes you just got to do the thing and find out if you like it, and if you don't like it, then don't do it. Okay, does anybody else have any more questions for me? Thank you for agreeing with me, Terry. I appreciate it. My back hurt. My back always hurts. I wondered. I didn't get tested. I need to. Well, maybe. Like I've always had a back issue, like chronic back pain, and one of my daughters was she's diagnosed with scoliosis. One of my cousins has it, and after I had my twins, my issues went away, and then I had Lucy, and then they came back. So I'm like, could it be? I don't know. Oh, you don't like Gatorade Powerade? That's a shame. I like it. I didn't know you needed to do that. See, I don't have that store near me. But yeah, I like that. I like that they have options. Like here in my little area, we have a store. I think the actual name, because it's like people buy it and then change the name, but the actual name is IGA. So we have IGA, and then that's on the other side of town. Like we're on one end, like, and they're at the other end. So I don't go there because it doesn't make sense to go all the way, like basically leaving town just to go to the grocery store when the other ones are down the road. I'm kidding. I'll like turn around. Like, which way is it? Yeah. So it's like go over here down the road or go that way all the way to the end of town. Well, it's a city technically, but still. I don't think my insurance covers chiropractors, but I know I can, like, if I go to the doctor and like if they order like x-rays, and they'll be able to tell me, because that's what they did for my daughter. That's how they found out, like, that she had it. It's because of the x-rays. So oh, okay, Lori, that's who that is. Like, I haven't heard of her. Like, I don't follow a lot of big TikTokers like that. Like, the only one that's big that I follow is probably Michaela. And I know a lot of people don't like Michaela, but hey, like, she ain't hurting nobody. And if I could win one of her giveaways, awesome. It's doubtful, but a girl can dream, right? Well, that's interesting. Lori, speaking of Jeffree Star, do you have any of his palettes? Or I think you do. Yeah, I think you do. I think you have a lot of them. Do you have the new one? Not the one that just came out, because I think one just barely came out, or it's gonna come out for his birthday. I can't remember. But the Halloween one, the Gothic Beach. Do you have that one? That one looks so pretty. The only Jeffree Star palette that I have, I'm actually giving away. Um, because It's androgyny and it's just not for me. I keep trying to enter giveaways to win some of the palettes that are more me, and I just haven't won one yet. But a girl can dream. Yeah, I really hope I can get one of the Jeffree Star Licky bags if they do them next year. Because, it's like if they do it the same and it's 2 palettes, oh, I would be so happy to get 2, that I could use. Oh no, Lori. So I asked, you have Jeffree Star palettes, right? And also, do you have the Gothic Beach one? That one's so pretty. Does anybody here have any questions for me? Yes, no, maybe? Yeah. I don't know. I don't follow that many people on TikTok. A lot of them are other creators. They follow me, I support them, I follow them. But yeah, I don't follow too many people. I'm mostly into the Reddit stories on TikTok. That's what sucks me in, all the drama. I can't help it. Some of those stories are very interesting, and then they also have not just the Reddit, how do they abbreviate it? AITA. Not just those ones, but they have the truth off my chest, that kind of story as well. And I do like those a lot. I like hearing all the crazy soap opera kind of stories that people have to live through, and it's just wow, that really happened to you. And yeah, and it helped me so much, going through everything with my ex, and it helped me through my healing process. It was so therapeutic for me to hear all those crazy stories. Oh, do my nails my fingernails? I think you said it before. Only a clear coat. I tried to file them. That's what they look like right now. It's can you see my thumb? It's oh. So what do my nails look like? So I try to file them nice, and sometimes they do an okay job, and other times I don't. If I paint them, it's a clear coat because I'm a perfectionist, and if I mess up, if there's how you can accidentally make little bumps, or you can completely cover it and you have a little itty bitty spot where you miss the nail, that bothers me. So I can only do a clear coat, that way it's clear and it doesn't bother me. Other than that, I don't really do colors on my nails like that because I don't know why for my hands I'm a perfectionist, and if I can't get them perfect, it drives me nuts. So I do like to paint my toenails. I always like to give myself pedicure. Those don't have to be perfect. I do them well enough where I'm not really too bothered by it. So yeah, I have a lot of nail polish and I want them, but right now I'm trying to get the gel polish off of my toes to be able to do them again. So if you know how to do that without having to use freaking nail tools that I don't have, let me know, because all I have is a nail file. It's not coming off. Bye, Lori. I hope you have a wonderful night. Night. It's daytime. I hope you have a wonderful day. Sorry. I'm used to doing my lives at night. Um, have a great day, Lori. Oh, I can definitely see that. I have anxiety already. So I think it's just you and me, Terry. I know it sounds like 3 people, but one of those people might be me on my iPad. The other one, I don't know. So if you have a last question, I can answer it and then we can hop off, and then I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. Cause yeah, I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. This live is a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be, but it was nice. Hi, Denise. We're gonna be on here for a little bit longer and then we're gonna hop off. It's like an hour and 41 minutes, so we've been on here for a long time. Do you have a question? I'm good. I can't complain. My kids are with my ex. They'll be back sometime later today. They usually come around the afternoon time. So, yeah, not yet. Probably gonna be a lazy Sunday. Just my live and maybe like watching other people's videos here and there. Maybe tuning in on someone's premiere. I don't know. And Sunday's pretty good. No complaints. I have to let the puppy back in a little bit because she's been scratching at the door. She's so over being outside. But because she was outside, my cat was in some of the live. So that was nice. Because he's been staying clear of my videos that I've been filming. Or I filmed one, I think. Because the puppy was with me. How could he be in the video? The puppy is in the video too. It's just a big no. Oh, well, the puppy, she's a Chihuahua. I don't know if she's mixed with anything. Oh, love you, Terry. Thank you for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you can make it. I'm glad people picked a time that works for you. Because she's 5 months. So, yeah, she's a baby. Hi. I've never been to Detroit. How do you like it there? Yeah, she was in my Friday's video. You kind of see her peeking, and then you kind of saw her at the end, and she made my mic sound all like it was breaking up. I don't know, cutting out, something like that. That's good. I've never been there. Never been to Detroit. But that's good. Yeah, I'm from Arizona. Been here my whole life. Only went to Maryland briefly. It's like a few months. Didn't stick. I am very much like have to be somewhere that's like pretty hot because that's what I'm used to, and I have to be surrounded by mountains. That's what I know. If I'm not surrounded by mountains, it doesn't feel like home. And that's good. Yeah, I'm from Arizona. Been here my whole life. Only went to Maryland briefly. Yes, it's in the 60s right now. mountains. That's what I know. If I'm not surrounded by mountains, it doesn't feel like home. Let's see. Well, it's nice having you, Denise, and fighting the evil. I don't know what your name is, but I like your YouTube name. So I'm gonna go. Unless you have a question you would like me to answer, and I answered like where I'm from Arizona. Thank you, Denise. And I've been live for close to 2 hours, and I got to charge my phone. I forgot to bring a charging cord out here. Yeah, it's warm most of the time out here. So warm or really, really hot. So there's that. Bye, Denise. Bye, fighting the evil. I'll see you guys in another live. Hopefully, that would be nice. And I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.